I was kind of thinking it might be interesting for you to share with us the Murray thing. We had a good talk about goaltending and about what type of goaltending the Leafs would need in the postseason. Your thoughts on the potential of Matt Murray actually being a better fit for the Leafs?
Yeah, so I want to state off the top that I still am a Samsonov guy.
Okay.
But the degree of which I am a Samsonov guy is not extreme. Let's just put it that way. I'm not sitting here with the hard conclusions of I know exactly what the Leafs need to do, which some people I think really do feel.
Yeah.
I'd love nothing more than to feel strongly about one of these two goaltenders. To say to myself that I am 100% certain that this is the correct thing to do. The reason why I think there's a case for Matt Murray is the way that he played last night, where it's quiet in the net, and he made the saves that he needed to make. We could kind of quibble, I guess, about the one goal, the backhander, the second one that Florida ended up getting. But for the most part, this is a guy who faced 35 shots, made 33 saves, and one of which was very, very close. And analytically, and I don't want to profess like I'm the person who came up with these numbers, but analytically, Matt Murray actually grades out better than I think we give him credit for on the thing that the Leafs really want to do, which is, hey, we don't need our goalie to make the spectacular saves and win us a series. We need him to make the saves that he is supposed to make. Now, there's a decently strong case that still might be Samsonov, the goalie that makes better saves off of broken plays and who has been better from, I think, more difficult save percentages this year.
Yeah.
The question is going to kind of come down to how do they think they're going to be able to defend Tampa Bay? Do they think that they're going to be able to do a reasonably good job of it? Are they going to be the team that, for the most part this season, graded out extremely well analytically? Or are they going to be the team that gets outshot a ton and gives up a bunch in that home plate area and those broken plays and those difficult plays? And I think that's sort of the question that they have in front of them is which way do they want to go with this? But if you want to talk about the case for a safer play, again, just according to the ClearSight analytics, there seems to be a case for Matt Murray. And because he doesn't have those beautiful saves the way that Ilya Samsonov does, because he's not as athletic and young and spry and quick as Ilya Samsonov is, I think that our eyes can deceive us sometimes into thinking that one guy is measurably better than the other, when in actuality it's like, no, they're two guys who have actually done two different things this season for the Leafs in net.
I think you nailed it there, is that if you're going to be giving up, and obviously no one would sign up for this, but if you're going to be giving up a bunch of 2-on-1 rushes, it is Samsonov I want in there. He's the guy who's proven the ability to thrive in that atmosphere much more than Murray. But I keep coming back to, and it's actually what I talk about with the Leafs offensively, is I wish they had more of those jam plays around the net, like the Kerfoot style. Well, okay, I'm not going to give Kerfoot any credit for whiffing on it, but you know what I mean. These jam plays around the net, and you just seem to see so much of that come playoff time, and Murray just seems to kind of thrive in those types of plays. What do you think he needs to do between now and then, or now and the end of the regular season, to kind of tilt things? Because we all know the coaching staff and just the contract mean he's going to get every opportunity to do it. But with, 11 games left here, what do you think needs to happen for Murray to kind of be the guy?
To be honest, I think it would have to be a combination of Samsonov playing poorly and Murray being spectacular. This is a weird one, and let me just throw this back to you guys. Do you think in any way these guys are going to try and play it safe from a narrative standpoint? Because I think that the case for Murray is simply this. Sheldon Keefe and Kyle Dubas, when they get together in a room and they say, which of these guys gives us a better chance, that's who they're going to pick. Like, I don't think that they care what the media thinks. They're gone if they lose, right? So what's the point? They've already... Kyle Dubas has betrayed his nerd army with the move that he made at the deadline. He stabbed them in the heart and decided, he told them, what was the word they kept using? Compete. That was the word. We got guys who
They had good analytics, those guys, too.
Sure, but, and yeah, Gustafsson did to a great fame. But let's be real here. What's the point in them doing this from a PR standpoint? The easiest thing to do if the playoffs started today is put Ilya Samsonov in net. He's got a spectacular home record. He's the more popular goaltender. He's been He's been healthier this year. He's been available, and when he's been available, he has been solid. He has been quality. But if they feel like Matt Murray is the better guy, then why not then put in your guy?
They're going to put Murray in. Just listening to you, they're going to do it.
Yes, because this is why I'm kind of bringing it up. Doesn't it feel this way? He's the guy they started the season with. He's the guy that they decided to eat the big money with. Like, they didn't make a risk acquiring Ilya Samsonov. He came here and essentially played for free. What was the risk in getting him? He's a backup goaltender price on a 1-year contract. What is the risk in that? There was risk in getting Matt Murray. They had to acquire another full year at $4.5 million for a guy that has not looked like a champion since he won one in 2016. So they clearly believe in him. And so to me, if they think that the pedigree and the compete and the calming effect and all these different things matter and that they don't need the spectacular goaltending, why wouldn't they just go with their guy? Why wouldn't they go with the one that they trust more? And to me, maybe they still do. Maybe he is still the guy they trust more. So again, if you're asking me from my opinion standpoint, it's hard to believe that one of these guys is going to play so amazingly well and one guy is going to play so poorly, or conversely, so poorly that all have some concrete opinion on this, or that it could really sway where they just don't have a choice. To me, it's that quiet room with those two guys, their goaltending coaches, Curtis Sanford, and going, hey, this is the series against the Lightning. What do we need, and who gives us the best chance to win? And they make that decision. Fans, media, all observers be damned.